Hello, and welcome back to another Tuesday Night Light. This week we are on track 8 of the Meinrich album. Thank you all so much for all your support. Good news, praise report. I sold a good amount of Longhorns this past week, so that will help tremendously fundraising the album, but I still need your help. So if you can, please go up to the link in the bio and you can Venmo me through there. Or I have an album fundraiser show December 2nd, it's a Saturday at Storytellers. I'll be posting about it and would love to see you there. It's donations only, and all donations go to the album. So thank you so much for all your support. Now, this week, track 8, we are going back to my grandparents' vinyl of gospel songs. This time, we're going to be listening to my grandfather, or as I called him, Dita, Antone, or Tony Meinrich. And as a kid growing up, I remember he had this old red upright piano. It had, sticky keys and pieces missing and only had like a felt cloth to go over it. And it was just in this back room with a little light above it. And he would just bang on it and sing out to the top of his lungs. He was a big guy, had a powerful, strong voice. And so the song that he will be singing will be Rhodesia lost Lazi. And that's the only way I know how to say it because that's how he sings it. Anyways, it's probably not true. But a fun story, a kind of a crazy story about him too, real quick, is we moved back to my parents' hometown in Northeast Ohio when my Dita got dementia. And the way we found out that is my dad, these are my dad's parents, and they've been divorced since he was really young. But just one day out of the blue, Dita rolls up to my Nana's house, Magdalena on this album, and says, "What's for dinner?" And he had forgot that they were divorced. He had forgot everything. So in her kindness, she took him in. And she was also taking care of my dad's older brother who had Down syndrome. And so it was just crazy little incidents there. So that's part of what I remember about them. And I'll be sharing more stories as we go. But this is translated "Work, for the night is coming." And that most directly is taken out, I'm surmising, from the passage in John when Jesus heals a man who was born blind. And there's a whole lot of cool stuff in that passage about the blind man being like, "Well, do you want to be his disciples, the Pharisees, and all that stuff?" You should read it. I encourage you to read this chapter. It's kind of funny. It's really cool. But in verse 4, specifically, I'll kind of lead into it. Actually, I'll read 1 through 4. As he went along, he saw a blind man. He saw a man blind from birth. His disciples asked him, "Rabbi, who sinned, this man or his parents, that he was born blind?" And Jesus answered, he said, "Neither this man nor his parents sinned," said Jesus. "But this happened so that the work of God might be displayed in his life. As long as it is day, we must do the work of him who sent me. Night is coming when no one can work. While I'm in the world, I am the light of the world." So we have a responsibility to do some work, right? Work, for the night is coming. But I think a lot of that can get caught up into, I got to work to be saved, to earn my salvation. But that's not true. We only work as we ought to work when we trust and know that Jesus has already finished the work. So our salvation is by grace alone, through faith alone, in Christ alone, not based on works, so that anyone should boast. But faith without works is dead. So our work isn't to finish Jesus' work. It's already finished. But our work is to tell people and show people how Jesus' work has been finished. And we show that by proclaiming the gospel. So this song is fun. It's powerful. And really, though, I did want to touch on, my grandparents, they grew up on a very works-based mentality. And so while this song is cool and powerful, it's also a little sad to think that maybe they thought that they had to work to get into heaven. So if you think that, I want to encourage you that that is not true. You're saved by grace alone, through faith alone, in Christ alone. And then out of that, we get to work. We get to tell people about the finished work of Jesus. So I hope y'all enjoy this. Check it out.
Radije noć dolazi, na poslo polazi. Mole se i duše traži, svoj trud polaži. Na rad trebamo poći, ozbiljno raditi, jer skoro noć će doći, rad će prestati. Radije noć dolazi, dan brzo prolazi. U ove zadnje čase poslu predaj se. Brzo će vrijeme proći, počinak nastati, jer skoro noć će doći, rad će prestati. Radije noć dolazi, na vrijeme ti pazi. Sunce će skoro zaći i dan će proći. Gospod će skoro doći da plati narodu. Da li ćemo mi moći primiti nagradu?
Am I right? Radije noć dolazi. So cool to hear, man. He has such a big voice. He always used, it was fun. He was really tall. He always had this hat, a little fedora on, or a little toboggan, depending on what toboggan. My wife makes fun of me because she says it's not called toboggan with a little ball on top. But anyways, hat, winter hat, whatever you want to call it. But he'd always say, "You're going to be 6'2", and here I am, 6'2". But anyways, I hope you all enjoyed that. Thank you all so much for checking it out. Really excited about this and to share more with y'all. Hopefully you can come December 2nd to Storytellers, and you'll be able to hear the whole album in its entirety for the first time. All right, y'all have a good week. Until next time, Tuesday Night Light.